My child, my beloved, with 3 minutes remaining, heaven is whispering your name with urgency, a stirring that shakes every doorway between the spiritual realm and this world. Archangel Michael announces, your angelic inheritance letter has already been written, sealed, and sent, and the very moment you opened this message, a light that had been waiting for many years began moving toward your life. My child. This doesn't happen often. What is coming your way holds a truth you were never meant to ignore again. My beloved, please take a deep breath before I tell you what is in that letter. When Archangel Michael changes your fate, time starts to move differently. Heaven only wants one thing from you right now. Do not leave until the very end. You can open up new things with every sentence you read. You are getting closer to your miracle every second you stay. If you are reading this, my child, it means that God saw how good your heart is. They have been on the nights you were scared to talk about. They kept track of the tears you tried to hide. Archangel Michael tells them today, their inheritance is ready. Tell them not to go back. Do not skip this. My child, not today, not now. When there are so many spiritual doors open, what God has planned for you is yours for the taking. Type Amen in the comments to show you will not miss this blessing. My beloved, pay close attention. There is more in your angelic inheritance letter than just money. It is not just about money. Happiness or wealth are not even close to it. It is something much stronger. It should have your name written on it in the language of heaven. A truth is being shown to you right now that you didn't know before for some reason you don't fully understand yet. Also, this letter came from an angel that you wouldn't expect. My child, let me ask you something quietly before I tell you that name. Have you ever felt like someone took something away from you that was meant for you? Something that was meant for you, but was given to someone else instead? Archangel Michael says that this inheritance is the return of everything you lost, everything that fate put off, and everything that fate held back until you were spiritually ready. Before we go any further, my beloved, it is important that we stay connected to this divine channel. This is why it is important to stay in touch. When you subscribe, you are not just following content. You are joining a prophetic flow. When you subscribe, you are saying that you want heaven's guidance to keep speaking into your life season after season. It takes faith to make God's promises come true in your life. Not just a click to subscribe. Do this right now so that the voice from heaven can keep leading you and make sure you get all the keys for the next season. This message should last longer than one moment. I want it to be the start of your divine alignment. Do not leave this place. My beloved, heaven wants it, not me. This message is only valid for a short time, says Archangel Michael. There will be a shift in 3 minutes. The letter that was held up starts moving again after 3 minutes. It only takes 3 minutes to find out what was kept secret. You have had to wait long enough. Kid, let me remind you of something important before we go on. My beloved soul, follow the voice that tells you what to do. It wants to stay by your side. It was never meant for heaven to talk to you once and then leave your life. Keep in touch because the messages you are getting hold the keys to your next season. Your path is becoming clear, and heaven wants you to walk it with help, not by yourself. Pay close attention, my child. You will soon get a letter with a confession in it. Someone with a lot of spiritual power acted on your behalf last night. Someone changed what was written about you after seeing it. Someone who couldn't wait any longer for your blessings to come. When the psychic found out that your name was linked to this inheritance, she shook. She said, "This soul was picked out before it was born. This family tree goes back further than time itself. My beloved, you are not reading this by accident. To be honest, this inheritance should have been yours years ago, but someone got in the way. It was blocked by someone. Someone tried to get your blessing but failed. Still, heaven kept watching. There was an archangel Michael, and finally heaven said last night, "Give it to them, my child." Do you want to know who sent this letter? Do not rush, take deep breaths. The name will make you remember something deep down. The sender is linked to your fate in a way that no human mind can understand. Someone who said they would look out for you a long time ago. Someone who knows how important you are spiritually. Dearly beloved, this letter comes from an angel who has been your guardian since the day you were born. What this angel showed is truly amazing. Because you went through hard times, your inheritance has grown. What used to be a simple blessing is now plenty. What was put off is now being asked for. Heaven has decided that you will not start the next part of your life without anything. My child, stay with me. There is a reason why your hands feel ready. Your spirit is stirred for a reason. You have no idea how fast something is coming at you, and as soon as I tell you what the angel wrote in your letter of inheritance, your fate will start to change. Return to them everything that was taken, blocked, delayed, and spoken against in secret, the angel wrote. My beloved, everything is getting fixed up, my child. You will notice the change right away. Not tomorrow, not this week. However, as you read, a strong force is making room in your energy. The things, people, and situations that were blocking your light are being taken away by a hand from God. Heaven is getting you ready for something that is already yours. Please keep reading, my beloved. The letter has a second message that was meant to be revealed at this very moment, but has been kept secret. When the letter is fully opened, you will find a secret prayer said over you. Someone begged God to keep your future safe. They kept your fate the same. Heaven only wants one thing from you now, my child. Don't turn away. Don't stop. Don't lose your focus. All of the words that come next are spiritual keys. If you miss even one line, the message doesn't make sense. Heaven doesn't want you to miss another chance to be blessed. This is just the beginning, my beloved. There are warnings, confessions, messages, and a revelation in the inheritance letter that will change everything you think you know about your purpose. The truth is about to be revealed, and Archangel Michael is getting you ready for it. My beloved child, Archangel Michael wants you to know something very important before I read the next part of your inheritance letter. You are not just reading words. This is the start of a spiritual path. Every word you say changes your future. Your spirit tells you that something is going on around you that you cannot see with your eyes. Stay here, beloved. Do not go. Do not cut off this link. It has been too long since heaven last talked to you, my child. There is a vibration in your soul that means something is being fixed. Something that was upside down is now right side up. Something that was closed off is now open. The promise that was made over you before you were born is coming true. Archangel Michael tells them, tell them they are ready now. That was something heaven put off for a long time, my beloved. Each word that comes next is a spiritual key. The message gets jumbled if even one line is missed, and heaven will not let you miss your blessing again. This is just the beginning, my beloved. The inheritance letter has warnings, confessions, messages, and a big secret about your life's purpose that will change everything you thought you knew. Archangel Michael is getting you ready for what is coming. Please understand something very important before I read you the next part of your inheritance letter. I am Archangel Michael, your beloved child. There is more to this than just reading a message. You are entering a spiritual gateway. Your fate is changing with each word you read. There is something going on around you right now that you cannot see with your eyes but can clearly feel in your spirit. Stay here. Beloved, do not go. Please don't break this link. Too long has passed since heaven last had a chance to talk to you directly. I can feel something moving through your soul, my child. It means that something is being fixed. Something that was upside down is now right side up. Something that was stuck is now getting clear. Right now, your life is moving toward the promise that was made to you before you were born. Archangel Michael tells them. Tell them they are ready now. You have no idea how long heaven has been waiting to tell you those words, my beloved, my beloved. Please let me show you more of the letter. The angel who watched over your inheritance wrote something strange. The line looked alive, like it had life and movement inside it. It said, their name was called before dawn. That means, my child, that someone spoke about you in the spiritual world during a holy time. Someone in charge said your name out loud. Someone asked you to keep them safe, help them or bless them, and something always changes when heaven hears your name at that time. This letter tells 3 truths about my child you. I will show you the first one now. Their pain shaped their purpose, the angel wrote. My beloved, do you get what that means? You were prepared for this inheritance by every hard thing you went through, every betrayal you lived through, and every challenge that took your breath away. Nothing that happened to you had no meaning. Heaven saw all of our tears. I want to stop here for just a moment. The fact that you are still reading after everything you have been through tells me everything about the kind of person you are. This ministry was built for people like you. People who kept going when nothing made sense. If this work has ever spoken to the part of you that no one else could reach, please consider supporting it through the Ko-fi link in the description and pinned comment. You are not just giving to a channel, you are becoming part of how someone else gets found in their darkest moment. The time to receive has come, says Archangel Michael. My beloved, stay with me. You have nothing to fear if you feel a change in your body right now. That is proof from the spirit world. Your soul knows something that your mind doesn't fully understand yet. You got this message today, no earlier than today, or later than today, because this is the only time your blessing could be shown. Now my child, let me tell you the second truth that you wrote in your letter. Something that belonged to you was tried to be stolen. This is very clear from heaven. Someone tried to take the spiritual or physical blessing that was meant for your life, and they may or may not have known it. They tried to take something that was only yours, but Archangel Michael stepped in. That is why you are reading this now. Heaven told you to send the letter right away. Now my beloved, pay close attention. The third truth is the most important one. It is not okay to keep quiet about their future. This means that heaven had to do something. Heaven had to say something. You needed to hear from heaven because you need to spiritually awaken for what is next. Your fate has a plan that is bigger than your pain, your fear, or other people's doubts. My child, your letter about your inheritance has something extra in it. It is called the hidden line in heaven. This part of the letter doesn't show up until the chosen soul is ready. Now you have reached that point. Archangel Michael appeared in the room when the secret line was discovered. They will rise in a way no one expects, my beloved, it said. This is not just a guess, it is proven to be true, my beloved. Think about your life right now. You felt like you were stuck, limited, lost and heavy. You knew there was something important missing, but you couldn't put your finger on it. This letter of inheritance fills in the blank. It shows something. It lets a door open, allows something to happen. Heaven is putting you in the chapter that was pushed back but never stopped, dear child. The angel who sent this letter told me a name. It is not a human name, it is a spiritual name. When I saw it, I knew why the psychic was shaking when she saw your future. This angel is known in heaven as the keeper of blessings that haven't been claimed yet. This means that all the good things you missed, chances you didn't take advantage of, things that were taken from you, and moments that broke you were collected, kept safe, and are now being given back to you. My beloved, take a deep breath, let your spirit out. What they lost will be given back to them in greater measure. The Guardian wrote, "What was put off will come back quickly. What was taken will be better when it comes back." My child, do you get what this means? Heaven isn't just giving you back what you lost, it is making it bigger, safer, and stronger. This letter from the will is your official notice of return. There is something going on right now, my beloved. The change is almost tangible as these words are written. A spiritual countdown is going on according to Archangel Michael. Your soul is about to go through a time when everything changes at once. Before I show you the next part, heaven tells me to make this very clear. Do not stop reading, please don't break this link. Don't turn your head away. The truth that your soul has been looking for all its life is in the next few lines. The person who got in their way is being fired. The letter tells me, my child. Yes, someone who is important to your fate is being taken away from you. Someone who drained your energy, made you feel uneasy, led you astray, or slowed down your intuition will not be with you in the next season. The letter goes on to say, my beloved, get ready for their departure. It is almost the end of the recovery season. When you recover, everything starts to come back. In every way, you take back who you are. Things like money, chances, relationships, respect, health, and clarity start to come back. My child, this is just the start. As the letter goes on, it gets darker, deeper, and more telling. Heaven is getting you ready for the next step. There is something going on right now. My child, my beloved. The movement is clear as these words are spread. The spiritual countdown is still going, says Archangel Michael. Your soul is about to reach a point where everything lines up at once. Heaven tells us again before the next part is revealed, do not stop reading, do not cut the link, don't turn away. The truth that your spirit has known for a long time but your mind hasn't been able to grasp yet is in the next few lines. The letter says over and over, the person who stood in their way is being removed. An important person in your life is stepping down. They are not going to walk into your next book. My beloved, get ready for their journey, the letter says again. The recovery season is coming to an end. Restoration is currently underway. Resources, chances, relationships, dignity, health, and peace all start to come back. My child, this is just the start. As heaven gets ready to show what is next, the letter keeps getting deeper. You were never supposed to find this by accident, chosen one. Because the Lord is so smart, He planned this very moment for you right now. My beloved child, something quiet but strong is moving in heaven for you. A holy decision has been made in the courts of heaven, and it is the final word from God. You have been feeling in your spirit that there is a different kind of light coming your way. That day is almost here. It has the vibration of a promise kept. It is not next week. It is not after dark. Today is the day, and today isn't like any other day. This is the day that heaven marked a long time ago with divine intent, authority, and a whisper into the very fabric of the world. It wasn't something God said. He did not try to talk it down. He told them, my beloved child, as soon as these words reach your eyes, the spiritual world responds because your life's divine countdown is over. Don't go away, do not turn around. Heaven is watching to see how you handle this holy interruption. Archangel Michael has been on a divine mission with one clear goal for the past few days: to reach you. Tell the chosen one before the sun goes down that the season of delay is over. Came a direct order from the throne of grace. The silent weight they carried will be turned into a crown of victory, and now is that time, the spot where the truth that shakes meets a heart. You have been carrying that weight quietly, no announcements, no one to tell, just you and the weight and the faith that refuse to let go. This channel exists because people like you deserve a voice that speaks back to them. If it has been that voice for you, please consider supporting this work through the Ko-fi link in the description and pinned comment. What you give from a quiet and faithful place is exactly the kind of seed heaven responds to, that has given up. You have felt it, right? The force, the resistance, and the feeling that you were pushing against something you couldn't see. My beloved child, that was not your imagination. That was the part where your next miracle was born. If you get a chill, or your heart starts beating fast, that is spiritual confirmation. There are things that were said about you in heaven that your spirit knows. You have been through storms that didn't make sense. During times of silence that felt like punishment, you found that they were actually holy ground where something great was being made. Sometimes what felt like the end of something was actually a divine pause, a chance to take a deep breath before writing the strongest chapter of your life. Today is the day that all the promises that were made in those quiet moments come true. It is not going to be another day today. The truth will come out. It will come with strength and style. It will feel like doors that were closed before will suddenly open all the way. It will feel like all of a sudden confusion is gone and everything is clear. You will feel like a page is turning in the book of your life that God wrote. You will not have to wonder if this is real. You will figure it out. A confirmation will show up everywhere in sudden changes in how people act. You never spoke out loud in signs that answer prayers, in the way that your spirit feels suddenly lighter, more stable and sure. God's favor is moving toward you, and you were meant to step into it by aligning yourself, not struggling. You had something inside you that couldn't be changed. Your hope stayed strong even when there was no sound. You kept your promise safe from people who didn't believe it. Even when nothing changed around you, your reward will not be split up because of your quiet faith. It is going to be done, and it starts today. Here is the point where listening turns into taking part. If this message backs up something you have known deep down, write this simple statement in the comments. I receive what is meant for me. Let your spirit agree with heaven's timing as you write it, and stay with me. What comes next will make what is happening clear. My beloved child, heaven has not forgotten about you. Not because you were loud, but because you were always true to me. You kept going without being praised. What was kept secret will now be shown. What was missed will be looked for. You used to doubt the gift, but now it will open doors you never thought possible. Today shows proof that you were supposed to be waiting, proof that no one ever left you, proof that the line of sight was never lost. There will be a clear change as you fully step into this grace. People will not feel the same way about you. Opportunities will show up for no reason. Your spirit will rise up and say, "This is it." Not because someone told you, but because heaven tells you it is true. You were loyal in the beginning, which you couldn't see, and now you are moving into the visible end. This is not a short-term good thing. This makes you known. Something that cannot be changed back is moving. The delay is ending. The confusion is going away. This breakthrough affects more than just you. It helps many generations. God saw all of our tears and wrote them down as prayers. Everything moved even though you thought nothing did. Resistance was never a sign of rejection. It was always a sign of how big what was coming was. God doesn't just give out blessings like this one. The release starts today. Thanks to you, you are becoming living proof of how faithful God is. Just now, what your heart said in prayer is going to be in your hands. You were ready for this to happen. Now the reward comes out. My beloved child, before I read the next part of your inheritance letter, Archangel Michael is whispering something important that I cannot ignore. He says, their heart is ready. Heaven never says things like that on the cheap. My beloved, you are finally in line with what was always meant for you when heaven says your heart is ready. There may be a sense of calm in your chest right now. You might feel like a weight is lifted off your shoulders or that your hands or face are getting warmer. Don't brush this off. This is proof from the spirit world. This is how the energy of your inheritance works in your life. The cracks in the past are getting smaller. You are building a bridge between now and the future. Let me read the next part of the letter to you, my beloved. Angels only read this part when fate calls for it. They have taken on fights that were never theirs. The letter reads, my child, many of the problems you had were not your fault. They came from the things that other people put on you, the duties, feelings, hopes, and pain that were never meant to be yours. Someone else's weight was on your shoulders. You looked out for hearts that never looked out for yours. Heaven saw everything. The next line hit me hard. Free them from the weight of things they were never meant to carry. My child, weights that you cannot see are being lifted right now. Costs that are too high, emotional weights, burdens of the spirit and relationships. Heaven is taking them away one by one. Everything you brought by yourself, everything you hid with a smile, everything you never said out loud. After that, the letter says something strong. Their inheritance can only reach them when their spirit is free. That is the reason you are here today. That is why this message got to you now. The things you owned could not move while your soul was tied down, but now that those chains have been broken, the blessing can start its way to you. I am going to read the next secret message now. Before I continue, I want to be honest with you. This work is not free to create. Behind every message is time, prayer, and a deep commitment to reaching souls who need it. If you have been one of those souls, if this channel has broken something loose inside you that was stuck, please consider sewing into it through the Ko-fi link in the description and pinned comment. You do not owe this, but if your heart says yes, that yes is not by accident. They are about to enter a new area at an unexpected time. This means that something important will happen when you aren't planning anything. Your mind is clear and you let heaven speak. An answer, a message, or a sudden change could be it. This gateway is where your inheritance starts to take shape. The writing then changes like light is used instead of ink. They will find out a truth that changes everything they thought they knew, my child. This truth will not hurt you, it will set you free. It will explain actions, missed chances, delays, and removals. Heaven is getting you ready to understand. After that, the letter stops talking. Someone was ready to keep an eye on them. This is not a real person, it is a spirit. Someone who lived, loved, and prayed for you in the past. Their souls have been waiting for this moment because your inheritance gives them what they asked for in heaven, before they tried to help you, but you weren't ready. Have you ever had vivid dreams, strong gut feelings, the need to avoid someone, or a desire to change your path? You were being led by them. The letter keeps going like a prophecy. The wall between them and the truth is getting thinner. This means that your gut feeling will get stronger. Your dreams will get stronger. Things will be clear to you before they happen. Heaven is making it easier to get direction. The letter then tells you why your inheritance is coming now. They passed the test that wasn't said. Heaven saw times when you could have gotten even, but you chose peace. When it was possible to be angry, healing was chosen. When it was easier to give up, faith stayed. The reward is being given to you because you passed without realizing you were being tested. This isn't just for you. You can give this anointing to other people as you receive it. Tell 3 people who need a breakthrough about this message. Sharing turns into an act of faith that makes the good things coming your way even bigger. The letter then shows something very important. They will get back the blessing that was taken from them. People who didn't believe in you, betrayed you, ignored you, or left you will see your rise, not out of shame, but to show how God's timing works. The wall between them and the truth is thinning. The letter says again and again, your ability to discern gets better. Your knowledge grows, advice is freely given. They passed the unspoken test is said again. Peace over getting even. Get better than being angry. Faith over giving up. Because of this, the reward starts to work. Then there is a line that sounds very authoritative. No one is going to stop what is going to happen. This blessing will be kept safe. Archangel Michael looks out for them. It cannot be stopped. It is not envy, not causing trouble, not bad will. The angel then writes, their name is being written in a divine book. A spiritual record of the people who have been chosen to raise the next generation. Heaven is blessing your family line through you. It is the next sentence that really makes you think. The inheritance isn't just money, they are doomed to fail. It becomes clear what your goal is. Your calling starts. There was a life planned for you before pain, loss, or fear got in the way. You were ready for this moment in heaven. The letter gets brighter from here on out. The next lines tell you who stepped in last night and what they saw in your future that made them change everything. Yes, my child, my beloved, the most important part of your inheritance letter is now being read. Archangel Michael was very close when this part was shown. It seemed like heaven itself was making sure that these words would be said without any problems. My beloved, take a deep breath. You need to open your spirit because what comes next cannot be fully understood with the mind. The writing started to glow as the letter was opened further, making it look like it was alive. The angel wrote, the person who stepped in last night carries a sword of destiny. This sword isn't made of metal. The authority, divine strength, and spiritual truth all work together to make it what it is. This kind of sword is only held by one angel, Archangel Michael in person. Yes, my beloved, Archangel Michael did it. The guardian of chosen souls, the person in charge of fate, the warrior who fights against things you cannot see, someone who stops spiritual traps from getting to you, the person who stops plans were meant to make your trip take longer. The letter tells us why Archangel Michael did what he did. They were on the verge of a spiritual turning point. This means that last night, my child, something in your life was about to change, either for the better or for the worse. Heaven saw the fork in the road before you did. You couldn't go through the wrong door, Archangel Michael said. He stopped what was bad and made room for what was good. The letter then shows something even more important. They were picked for a revelation that changes fate. This isn't really language. When heaven shows you a truth that changes the way your life goes, it means that your destiny is about to be changed. Now is the time when heaven stops watching and starts helping. A vision of their future must now be revealed. The letter says next, before you, Archangel Michael has already seen something strong, something lovely, something that was kept from you until your spirit was strong enough to handle it. The vision is now free to come true because you are ready. My beloved, they will reach a time when everything fits together. This means that you will not have to wait for one blessing to end before the next one starts. No more quick steps forward, followed by quick steps back. No more almost miracles that don't happen at all. Archangel Michael has witnessed a future in which everything works out just right. You are in a time of divine alignment right now. To stay in touch with what is going on in heaven, make sure you are subscribed and that notifications are turned on so you don't miss the confirmations, instructions, and promises coming out in the days to come. This keeps you in touch with the prophetic voice that is leading you. If you agree that now is the time for everything to work together, say Amen. The letter then tells us something strange. Someone with a message will cross their path. This person could be someone you don't know or someone you do know but haven't spiritually recognized yet. It is not like them. There is a link between them and your fate. They will say something that wakes up something inside you that has been sleeping for years. It could be a word of warning, a truth, or a confirmation. This meeting will not be an accident, the letter says. The time, place, conditions, and alignment have already been set by heaven. My child, you will not miss them because heaven will not let you. After that, the writing gets even brighter. This meeting will end with a blessing, a big blessing, not a short-term one. Your life will go in a new direction because of this blessing. It will let you get to places you couldn't before. This will help you find chances you wouldn't have been able to find otherwise. It will change the way you see yourself. The angel tells us why this is happening right now. The time of spiritual barrenness they were going through is over. This means that the time of inaction, trouble, and waiting is over. Not slowly, not in steps, all of a sudden. Heaven is ending a story and beginning a new one. Then there is an interesting line. I want to pause here and speak to you directly. The season of waiting you have been in was real. The silence felt like abandonment, but it was not, and now heaven is ending that chapter for you. If this message has been part of waking that truth up in your spirit, please consider giving back through the Ko-fi link in the description and pinned comment. The people who support this work do not just give money, they plant light into a space that someone else will find exactly when they need it. Their dreams will show them the way. At night, heaven will start to talk to you more clearly. Messages, instructions, warnings, and confirmations will come to you in your dreams. It will happen that faces, places, symbols, and a sudden understanding show up. Your intuition will get stronger very quickly. The truth will become clear on its own. A divine meeting is already set in their timeline. The letter says again and again, you cannot put this moment off, steal it or block it. Heaven is getting you ready for it already. Then there is a direction. They need to stay in touch with the voice that guides them. My beloved, staying connected to this channel is important to keep this connection strong. It tells heaven that you are ready for what comes next and are committed to alignment for the blessing to work. There must be spiritual harmony. Things that are old cannot move into a new season. That is why God sent you here. The letter keeps going with warmth. Someone they didn't expect is in their inheritance. Someone will come into your life to help you feel safe, at ease, supported or healed. This person will be a part of your next story. After that, there is a gentle warning. They need to get ready for a tough truth. This truth will not hurt you, it will set you free. That book will answer questions you have had for a long time. With care, heaven will show it. The letter shines even brighter. There is more light around them now. Now you are spiritually safer because anger, hatred, and bad intentions cannot get to you as easily as they could before. You have a covering from heaven around you. The next part of the letter gets ready to tell you who spoke your name and what message they begged heaven to send you today. The next part of your inheritance letter is the most important one. My child and beloved, this is the part of heaven that is rarely shown. It only shows up when a soul is truly ready. The voice in this part comes from someone who is not living in this world anymore, but has always loved you. The atmosphere changed when this part was opened. It felt like someone had quietly come in because the air was warmer and softer. Archangel Michael stood still as if he were honoring someone. At that moment, I knew that a spirit had come forward. This is the start of the letter. There is a soul that cares deeply about them and always will. This soul still really cares about you. Always close by, they watch over you and call your name into the light in your dreams, in your memories, and in times of comfort you cannot explain. They have been closer than you think. The fact that they were in the letter, my beloved, wasn't written in ink. It looked like breath, mist, or something that heaven itself put there gently. The angel wrote, "They spoke your name last night. Please think about what this means, my child." Someone in the spirit world spoke your name with love and urgency. God heard it. Heaven replied. Heaven shook. That plea led to this message, this gift, and this moment. The letter then tells you why they called your name. They asked heaven to guard the path that was meant for them. This soul knew that you were about to make a choice, make a change, or face a moment that would define you. They asked God to lead you, protect you, make you strong, and make it easy for you to see. This is the line that really moved me. They didn't leave, but they changed how they stay. This soul didn't leave you. They just exist in a different way now. They still care about you. Their worry is still strong. They get close when you are weak. When you feel alone, they keep you safe. They show you the way when you are not sure. They honor your small victories and your personal strength. The letter goes on gently. They meant for them to finally understand the truth. It is true that they saw something in you that you had trouble seeing in yourself. They saw your strength, your purpose, your grace, and your skill. They cared a lot about your fate. They prayed for your success before you even knew you could do it. After that, the letter changes to their own words. The way they wrote their whole message makes it sound like a heartbeat or a soft murmur from beyond. It says, "Tell them they are not alone. Tell them you see them, will guide them, and will protect them. Tell them that the hard times they went through did not destroy them, but woke them up." Their message goes on. Tell them I am proud of how they made it through. They have no idea how strong they are. They have held on so many times when everything was trying to break them. The voice fades away after that. Let them know I am with them. Let them know I am close. Tell them that everything they lost was worth it. My beloved, this soul wants you to know that you have always been right about how you feel. Those quiet times when you thought someone was nearby, when you felt safe or warm without being able to explain it, when you thought someone was keeping an eye on you, that was them. Then, the message turns into a shield. Tell them that someone nearby has bad intentions. This has been seen, but God has already stepped in. Because of this, Archangel Michael stepped in. That is why the psychic shook. The letter about the inheritance came now because of this. The soul goes on. Tell them that soon a truth will come out, and they shouldn't be afraid of it. Heaven is getting ready to find out something about a person, a situation, or a pattern that will finally explain everything. This truth will set you free, not hurt you. Then there is a message that feels like a hug and is full of love. Tell them how unique their fate is. Tell them I can see their light. Their words keep going softly. You shouldn't be afraid of who you are anymore. Believe in your strength. Do not ignore what your gut tells you. Some people reading this right now have been told their whole lives that they are too much, or not enough, or that they got it wrong, and they are still here. Still listening, still believing. If that is you, this ministry was made for you. And if you feel in your heart that this work deserves to reach more people like you, the Ko-fi link in the description and pinned comment is how you make that happen. Your courage to stay is already a kind of giving, but if you can give more, heaven will notice. Don't let fear affect the decisions you make. Then it says why this message came from heaven today. Tell them that something great is on the way. If that made you feel something, even if it was only a little, type Amen below. Let it be your agreement with what heaven is letting out. Don't say it quickly or forcefully. Say it from a place of trust. There is some good news coming up that you may have been waiting a long time to hear. Please stay with me. Something they always wished you would have. It was something they really wanted for you. This has everything to do with your inheritance. My beloved, welcome what is coming. The letter then goes back to the voice of the angel. They need to get ready for freedom that will spread through their whole lives. Freedom to understand. Freedom to bless. Free from the weight of your emotions. Freedom from past pain. Freedom from missed chances and spiritual grace. The letter then warns in a nice way. There will be a test of fit. This test is not meant to hurt you. It will only require you to pick what is right, over what is easy. Heaven will show you the way to the choice that will make you better. The letter says the guardian soul only wants them to live the life that was meant for them. That is why they called your name. This is why the door to the inheritance stayed open. Heaven heard your prayer. It was dealt with by Archangel Michael. The next part of your letter tells us exactly what will happen next. The gift of inheritance. That part will make you so happy you cannot describe it. My beloved child, this is the last message we will write together right now, but your journey into this inheritance has just begun. As proof that you believe what heaven has said and agree with it, there are 3 easy things you need to do today to really understand these words. To begin, click the like button next to this message. It is not just an action, it is an act of agreement. By doing this, you are telling heaven that you agree with what they said about you. It starts the flow of good things from God into your life. Second, stay online and, if you haven't already, turn on notifications. This is your promise to stay in sync with the flow of prophecy and be open to the next piece of guidance that heaven sends your way. Third, tell other people about this message. When you speak a prophetic word, you don't just say something, you send out an anointing. What you give away for free will come back to you many times over. Sharing makes what has already been released stronger in your life. Spread light around. You now have your inheritance in front of you. I want to ask you to do one last act of alignment before we end. I step into my inheritance should be written in the comments, not as a hope or a wish, but as a statement. You are not just responding to this message when you write it. You are responding to heaven. Have faith in it. Do something simple but powerful before you leave. Click the like button next to this message. There is more to this than just support for a video. There is a spiritual agreement here. This makes God's favor flow over your life and lets heaven know about your faith. As you do it, tell yourself that what was said over you today is now coming true. Take a moment to think about this truth before we end this powerful moment. You didn't just happen to see this message. This is not a mistake. This message comes straight from Archangel Michael and is meant just for you. He is putting out his hand and inviting you into a safe place, a higher spiritual realm where divine abundance is not just a possibility, it is a promise. This idea is simple, but it can change your life. When you walk in line with it, blessings don't just show up, they multiply and spread to all parts of your life. If you accept this invitation today, you will get early access to knowledge and insight that many people still don't have. You are entering a holy place where you can clearly hear your guides, always feel supported, and make faster progress toward your destiny. Do not let this chance go by. There is a breakthrough waiting for you. Come forward now. Go to the spot where divine messages that will make your life better and stronger keep coming in. The way forward has already been shown to you if you feel led to deepen your connection. You made it to the very end of this inheritance letter. That alone sets you apart. Most people stop before the revelation fully lands. You did not, and that tells heaven something important about who you are. If this message has changed something inside you today, if it has spoken to a place that no one else has been able to reach, please honor that through the Ko-fi link in the description and pinned comment. What you sow at the end of something holy has a way of becoming the beginning of your next miracle. Do it. Your wealth is no longer ahead of you, it has arrived.